My team consists of Weedle, which is a Route 1 copy mouse. It's a normal ice type, and it has the hidden ability Sturdy. You'll find it at a level. It'll be there at a level 55, holding a cooling rod, which allows will allow it to use self-destruct at half the power instead of... So it'll be able to use it again, use self-destruct twice. Its moves are Ice Shard, Mirror Ice, which reflects back a third of the damage it receives for the next 4 turns. By reducing it, reduces the damage by 1/3 and reflects half. Essentially, it shaves a quarter of the it shaves a third of the damage off the move and reflecting it back at the opponent. It has Ice Shard, Mirror Ice, Reversal, and Self-Destruct. Hyberchin, a Poison Ice type with the ability Pin Scatter, which every time it's hit, it drops spikes. It has the moves Stealth Rocks, Recover, Mirror Ice, and Spiky Shield. This one you'll find at a level 52. It's a massive physical tank that's really a pain in the neck to deal with. And then there's the next one, Nosfrostu, with Levitate at a level 54. Its moves are Chilling Shrill, a 65 base ghost move with a 10% chance of freeze, Blizzard, and Heat Drain, which actually is a fire move that acts contrary to most fire moves. It does nothing to an ice type, but it's super effective against fire type. With a 10%, it drains with a 10% chance of freeze. It also removes. It also negates certain fire abilities. And it also has Aurora Veil. Now there is constant hail once you get to this gym. Once you get to the top. So that's one thing you'll have to face. My fourth, Saber Touch, which is a saber-tooth tiger, and its ability is Hunter Feast, which works like Moxie, only with it restores a quarter of its HP every time it knocks out a target. It has the moves Icicle Crash, Cold Steel, which is a steel move, high critical hit ratio, 10% chance of freeze, 85 base. It also has either Crunch or Mirror Ice. Mirror Ice is the TM I would give. And Roar, which that, along with the Stealth Rocks and the Spikes that have been set up from Hyberchin, pretty much means you're going to have a hard time getting through this one. Plus, the Aurora Veil from Nosfrostu. So it's going to be able to take more hits and just keep trucking. Then, my ace is Swift Flurry. This one is sort of our Gardevoir. It's an ice fairy. It's more of a physical sweeper. It has the ability Serene Grace with the moves Jump Kick, Thin Ice, which is an entry hazard that deals damage based on weight. The heavier the opponent, the more damage it's going to cause. So for something like Golem, it's going to just knock off half of its health as soon as it comes in, with a 10% chance of freeze. But with Serene Grace, that's going to be a 20. That being said, Thin Ice doesn't last. Once it's broken, it has to be reset. It also has the moves Ice Dancer, which is a 65 base ice move that once it's used, it boosts my evasion 1 stage. And its final move is Play Rough, with not a 10, but a 20% chance of lowering the opponent's attack. Once you've defeated me, I'll give you the Majestic Badge, which sort of looks like this. An ice prism with an aurora going through it and a sparkle. Okay? Sort of a snowflake sparkle. And here's some specs of how the puzzle works. Right here, there's the lasers in the floor, which melt the ice in each floor, and it fills up the water, and each time you beat the puzzle for each level, it'll take you up to the next floor, and you'll have to solve the puzzle again for each level, until you get to me sitting in a throne, surrounded with ice crystals with an aurora backdrop. It's been fun. Have fun, trainers.